As the parent of an autistic non-speaking child, I can't tell you how many times I have been recommended or asked if my son can sign or use sign language. This is the first step, at least it was for him, from early intervention, like trying to sign things like more. I think for every child, it's probably one of the first steps to get them to communicate, to see if they take to signing. But not every autistic child, and to be honest with you, a lot of autistic children don't sign. A lot of people know that autism affects communication and social aspects and things like that, but a lot of people tend to forget that it also impacts your motor skills as well, whether they be gross or fine. And in my son's case, his fine motor skills are very much affected by his autism. So getting his hands to make very intricate movements like they have to in order to be able to sign is extremely difficult for him. Not to mention, he has never, not even one time, tried to sign, even though we were showing him more since he was about 15 months old. But I remember at the time, an AAC device was not even an option. Like, no SLP recommended it. Early intervention didn't really know anything about it. I didn't even know what one was. Now, had that been introduced when he was 2 years old, maybe he could have been able to communicate sooner. I'm not really sure, but we didn't get our hands on one until he was 4. And at the time, I really thought, like, well, he has to be able to use an iPad to be able to do this, right? Like, he has to be able to at least play a game on an iPad. No. Your child does not have to have any type of tablet experience, any type of prerequisite, nothing, to have an AAC device. So anyway, back to the purpose of this. Sign language is awesome if your child is willing to do it, but not every autistic child is going to sign. But there are so many other ways to communicate that are not speaking or signing that are valid and effective.